I thought we played a great game. Virginia's a great team. We did it. The first half we did a little bit better job of staying on Hauser and Murphy. Second half started out, Allen was trying to get Allen going. He gave up 2 corner jump shots right off the bat and just wide open. And, Robert did a really good job defensively. He was really good offensively the first half, and then his whole game he was really good defensively. I thought Marek and Quincy were really good inside defensively, but we got beat on the pick. Kadari got beat on the pick play at the end. Ran into this pick on Kia. You got to go underneath that, and that got him a wide open shot. Beekman's the one guy we want to shoot it there. We don't want to give anybody a shot, but he's the one guy we would want to shoot it. He hasn't made a 3. He's not a good 3-point shooter, but that's the way it goes. He knocked it down, and that's to his credit. I thought we played great. I thought it was just, Kadari before the game said his knee was hurting. Told Brad Pike, our trainer, he didn't know if he could go. This is the same thing happened once before. I told him, let's give it a try. He seemed all right, but, he must have been slow. He didn't seem quite like himself, but he didn't complain about it once the game got started. But, again, it was just a great effort. I can't even describe Buddy's play. They had a guy all over him the whole game. They were holding him and pushing him the whole game. And, he was tremendous. I mean, you couldn't ask anything more out of a player than what he gave us today. I haven't said much about him because I think his play speaks for itself. But, I mean, he was phenomenal today against that team. Absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions. First from Mario Sacco.
Coach, do you feel your team's kind of grown up over these last 2 weeks?
We've had spaces this year where we played really well, and, we've had some games where we haven't. But this group has competed every game. And they've won a lot of games against good teams. We didn't get any quadrant 1 games at home, so they were on the road. But this team's really, I think they've given everything they have this year. I think that Kadari, I wanted to use Jesse a little bit more today. He just seemed intimidated when he got in there and missed the layup, and he just didn't seem comfortable. But Marek was doing such a great job, and he helps Buddy get shots. He's a big key. Even when he doesn't get assists, he gets the screen to get Buddy open. So, I mean, his statistics are very deceptive. He does a lot of screening to get him open and make some early secondary passes that get him open. But I thought Quincy really stepped up in the second half. I just talked to him. He can get going earlier, but he was really strong, physical in the second half. He took it to the basket and really did a great job. He made a couple great passes out. We got Robert a couple good looks at 3. He made them in the first half, and they just didn't go down in the second half. And that's what happens. He got a couple really good looks, and the same kind he got in the first half. He just didn't knock it down. But really proud of this team. We played the best team in the conference today, and a really, really good defensive team. And they're hard to score against. You put 69 points up against Virginia, you've got to do something right. But a lot of it, Buddy, he made some of the toughest shots that I've seen him make all year. I mean, he was going in the lane against 6'4", 5 guys, 6'6" guys, and he's just getting shots up. It was incredible what he did today. Really proud of him. It was an incredible performance.
Next question from Donna DeTota.
Yeah, Jim, if you guys do continue to play, it's point, I'm curious what your thoughts are about that. But number two, as you continue to play, will the versatility that you've been able to develop over the last few weeks or so with different guys able to give you different kinds of contribution, how might that help you going forward?
Well, I don't know about six. Jesse's helped us, and certainly Kadari's helped us, and now Robert's helped us. So we've got 8 guys that we think can help us, and will help us.
Our next question is from Hank Kurtz.
Hey, Coach, any doubt in your mind that you've done enough to make the NCAA tournament?
It's not up to me. We've done everything we can do, and I think if you watch us play today and you don't think we're a tournament team or watched us yesterday, I mean, we're a good team. There's no doubt in my mind, and I don't think anybody's mind that follows the sport and knows what they're doing. I mean, we've got a good team. We've had to play all of our quad 1 games on the road or neutral here today, and all the 2s and 3s we've beaten. We're I think 12 or 13-2 against quadrant 2 and 3. So we've only had like 2 games in quadrant 4. A lot of teams in this thing have got 10, 12 games in that quadrant. But I think we've got a good team. I think we've proven we're a good team, and certainly belong in the tournament.
Next question from Stephen Bailey.
Hey, Jim, you touched on it a little bit, the defense on that last play that set up Beekman's shot. Is it just as simple as Kadar getting picked and then everyone kind of needs to react, or is there anything else you maybe would have liked to see there?
No, once he got by there, we had to react to him and protect the basket. The forward had to protect the basket, and, that guy's open. That guy's going to be open. He made a great play. He's a really good player, smart player, and, he made a really good play there. But, again, that's the one guy we want to shoot it in that situation.
Next question from Mike Waters.
Jim, I was wondering, what your thoughts were regarding the Duke situation today, and is that the concern of basically every coach and player entering March?
Absolutely. I mean, it can happen. It's just, it's unfortunate. That's why I think going to the NCAA and what they're trying to do is if you isolate everybody and keep the chips in, if one guy gets it, you don't have to, not play. You can still play. I mean, we have guys on our team, we keep the chips every day, and most of our players are not near each other at all. They have their own rooms, and we space them out as much as possible. So you're trying to get it so that if there's one guy gets it, that you can isolate him, and the other guys haven't been near him enough. And you hope that's the case, but we don't know what's going to happen. I think we've been very fortunate to get all these games in, to have a good seasons. The players have done an unbelievable job of isolating themselves. I mean, it's 75 degrees out here, and we've been in the hotel since we got here. I mean, it's really difficult to do that. And I think the players have been great. I really do. But anything can happen. It certainly looks like we're headed in the right direction in the country. I hope everybody's getting vaccinated when they can, and still being smart about everything. But hopefully we can get through this thing and get back to some sort of normalcy, I hope.
Can you even imagine the emotion with the Duke players and coaches upon learning this news?
I can't. To just not be able to play, no, I can't. I can't imagine it. I don't even know, was it one player? I don't even know what it was. I haven't heard anything. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. Don't have enough information to really comment on it.
Our next question from Mark Larson.
Coach, kind of along that same line, a year ago tomorrow is when everything got shut down. And I know you'd rather be indefinitely at the tournament, but just to kind of have the possibility of playing in the NCAA tournament, can you talk about the difference in emotions from a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's I'll make it clear to you, Mark. I mean, we should be in the tournament. Whether we get in the tournament or not, you never know. But just looking at the profile and watching us play, we should be in the tournament. I don't even want to discuss it really and look through everything, but we've got a really good team. I think they've really grown up a lot.
Guys on the telecast were speculating that you probably played your way in anyway, but I guess I was just kind of looking for the difference from a year ago when everything got shut down. Now at least you have a chance to play.
No, it's not. I mean, we're happy to have a chance to move forward. No, there's no question about that. But I can't overstate how proud I am of this team, because remember back when we went down to Pittsburgh and got beat, people, again, our fans have been great. It's the people on, social media, they're all done. They won't even go into they won't even make the NIT. If weathermen made predictions like that, they wouldn't have a job for more than 2 days. They gave up on this team after that Pittsburgh game. And then a couple other times they gave up on this team. This team never gave up on themselves. They just kept going. They kept getting better. Guys really stepped up. I mean, yesterday, Buddy just put us on his back. NC State was really playing great the first half. He just broke their spirit. And, they played a great first half, and they're still behind. And then the same thing. And then the second half starts, and everybody started making shots. But it really hurts us when Allen plays like that. I mean, he's done it. I don't know why he does it. The last time I put him in, 2 times I put him in, specifically said, try to go, and if it's not there, make the pass. And he got in the lane and just tried to shoot over a 6'9" guy. And even after the game, he said, I thought I had a good shot. If you're thinking that way, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. And defensively, he just was completely out of it. It's very disappointing. Like I said, Robert saved us. I felt all along that Robert was a good player. I felt all along he could make shots. And yesterday and today, he showed some of that. I think Robert's a good player. He's good in our defense, and he can make shots. And he made some nice cuts today. I thought Joe had a really good floor game. He just couldn't get it going from the field. He just couldn't make shots. But I thought he had a really good – he's been very positive in what he's doing. I thought he was really good. And I think Kadari is hurt. I think his knees – he doesn't look like he can get to the basket. He doesn't look as explosive as he was. And he's had this knee thing for – it's been a while now. It's been a while. He's been hurt for a while. But again – I just think this team, I can't say enough about Marek. He's got a really bad finger. He can hardly, he doesn't practice because he can't take any pressure on that left hand. He just comes and plays in the games, and the stat sheet doesn't tell what he does. I mean, he just does so many things out there, moving, screening, flashing, telling people where to go. He's a really terrific player, and he's got such a big heart to be out there doing what he's doing. But again, I'm very proud of this team. Whatever happens, they've really done an amazing job to get to this point, I think, and to play the way they played down here in a tournament shows what they can do. And I know we'll be a very good tournament team. 100%.
And our final question is from Matthew Gutierrez.
Jim, do you mind expanding on Robert's growth, especially since he came on as a freshman, almost 3 years ago now, and where he is today?
He's put on 20, 25 pounds. Sitting out last year helped him get stronger. We know he's a good shooter. He did it against Pittsburgh, but he struggled shooting all year. He has struggled. And he's good in our defense. And when he makes shots, he's really good. He's probably, one of our better forwards. If not, him and Quincy might be our best forwards when he's making shots. And he's really good long defensively, really helps us there. And he catches the ball. If he doesn't have something, he passes it. He moves the ball. And we move the ball better. And that's a big part of our offense when we move the ball. Right now, Allen's really good if he gets shooting, gets going. But if he's got a good, tough matchup and he can't get going, he's still trying to take the same shot, and it's not there. And the ball stops there. So, again, Robert's really stepped up big for us. I'm really proud of him. He's been really good. It's been a great group.